Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and one of the greatest Stoic philosophers in history. Despite ruling an empire filled with war, betrayal, and pressure, he taught people how to master their minds and live with calm strength. If you want more deep Stoic wisdom that sharpens your mind and transforms your life, subscribe to Wisdom Without Noise and begin your journey toward total self-control. There is a secret that almost nobody talks about. It is not hidden in books. It is not owned by the rich. It is not reserved for monks or philosophers. It happens every morning. And only 1% of people truly use it. Most people wake up already defeated. Before their feet touch the ground, anxiety has already entered the room. They grab their phones. They check messages. They absorb stress from strangers. They rush into the day reacting instead of leading. And slowly, without noticing, they lose control over their own minds. But the Stoics understood something different. The morning is not just the beginning of the day. The morning is the foundation of your identity. How you wake up determines who controls your thoughts. And whoever controls your thoughts controls your life. The first battle is won before the world even sees you. 1. The morning reveals your real discipline. Anyone can appear strong when life is easy. But the morning exposes the truth. When the alarm rings and your body begs for comfort, that moment reveals your character more than any speech ever could. Most people negotiate with weakness before sunrise. 5 more minutes. Tomorrow will be better. I deserve more rest. And every excuse quietly trains the mind to obey comfort instead of purpose. A young man once dreamed of becoming successful. He talked constantly about changing his life. He watched motivational videos every night. He made plans. He bought notebooks. He spoke about discipline like he already possessed it. But every morning he lost the same battle. His alarm rang. He reached for his phone. 1 video became 10. 1 hour disappeared. Then the guilt arrived. Years passed this way. Not because he lacked intelligence. Not because he lacked talent. But because he never mastered the first decision of the day. The Stoics believed self-control is not built during grand moments. It is built in tiny invisible choices. The morning is where the war begins. And if you cannot command yourself when nobody is watching, life will command you everywhere else. Real discipline is quiet. It does not need applause. It does not announce itself online. It simply wakes up and moves. That is power. 2. Silence in the morning creates mental strength. Most people wake up into noise. Notifications. Arguments. News. Fear. Pressure. Their minds become crowded before their souls even breathe. But silence is one of the rarest forms of power left in this world. The Stoics protected their minds carefully because they knew a distracted mind becomes weak. Imagine waking up before sunrise. No music. No scrolling. No chaos. Just silence. At first it feels uncomfortable. Because silence forces you to meet yourself. And most people spend their entire lives avoiding themselves. A woman once lived in constant stress. Every morning she rushed immediately into social media. By breakfast, she already felt inferior, overwhelmed, and emotionally exhausted. One day she changed one habit. She sat alone every morning for 10 minutes in silence. No phone. No talking. No distractions. At first her thoughts attacked her. Regrets surfaced. Fears appeared. Old wounds returned. But slowly something changed. Her mind became calmer. Her reactions became slower. Her emotions stopped controlling her. Silence gave her something the world never could. Awareness. And awareness is the beginning of mastery. The person who can sit quietly with themselves becomes dangerous in a noisy world. Because they are no longer controlled by external chaos. 3. Your mind is weakest right after waking up. The Stoics understood that the mind is impressionable in the morning. Whatever enters first shapes your emotional direction. This is why weak habits become so dangerous after waking up. If the first thing you consume is negativity, your mind absorbs it like dry soil absorbing rain. One message can ruin your mood. One headline can create fear. One comparison can destroy confidence. And suddenly your entire day belongs to emotions you never chose. A businessman once noticed something strange. Every morning he checked emails immediately after waking. By 7 a.m. his stress levels were already high. His patience disappeared quickly. He became reactive all day. Then he made one small change. For the first hour after waking, he refused to consume anything from the outside world. Instead he read wisdom. He reflected. He exercised. He thought intentionally. Within weeks his decisions improved. His anger decreased. His focus sharpened. Nothing outside changed. But the gate to his mind became protected. Most people guard their money better than their thoughts. The Stoics would call that foolishness. Because your thoughts create your actions. And your actions create your destiny. Protect your mornings like your future depends on them. Because it does. 4. The early hours belong to the focused. There is something sacred about early mornings. The world becomes quieter. Distractions weaken. Time slows down. And for a brief moment, your mind can hear itself clearly. This is why many great thinkers, leaders, and creators rise early. Not because waking early is magical, but because uninterrupted focus is rare. A struggling writer once complained that he never had time to work on his dream. His days were crowded. His energy vanished at night. He constantly postponed his purpose. Then an older man asked him one question. What if your dream only needed one quiet hour every morning? The writer began waking before sunrise. At first it felt painful. His body resisted. His excuses screamed. But after months, that single hour changed his life. He completed projects. His confidence grew. His identity transformed. The mornings gave him what distractions had stolen. Consistency. Most people wait for motivation. The Stoics relied on routine. Because motivation changes with emotion. But routine creates results regardless of emotion. The focused person understands something powerful. Small disciplined mornings become extraordinary lives. 5. Control your body before the world controls your mind. The Stoics believed the body must serve the mind, not dominate it. But modern life teaches the opposite. Comfort becomes king. Pleasure becomes the goal. Convenience becomes addiction. And slowly people become prisoners of their impulses. A cold morning teaches something important. Your body says stay in bed. Your mind says rise. Who wins? That answer shapes your entire future. A former athlete once explained how he rebuilt his broken life after losing everything. He started with one habit. Every morning he forced himself to move immediately after waking. No negotiation. No delay. Some mornings he exercised. Some mornings he simply walked. But every morning he proved to himself that discipline was stronger than mood. That simple habit changed how he saw himself. He stopped identifying as weak. And identity changes everything. The Stoics trained discomfort intentionally because they knew comfort weakens resilience. When you rise despite resistance, your confidence grows quietly. Not fake confidence. Not loud confidence. Real confidence. The kind built through private victories. 6. Most anxiety is created before breakfast. People often believe anxiety comes from life itself. But much of it is created through unconscious morning habits. Rushing. Comparing. Overthinking. Consuming endless information. The mind becomes overloaded before the day even begins. A teacher once noticed she became irritated every morning before work. She blamed traffic. She blamed students. She blamed stress. Then she discovered something uncomfortable. Her anxiety began long before leaving the house. Every morning she rushed from the moment she woke up. No breathing. No stillness. No intention. Her body lived in survival mode before sunrise. So she changed her mornings completely. She woke earlier. She slowed down. She prepared quietly. She stopped touching her phone immediately. And something surprising happened. Life itself did not become easier. But her nervous system became calmer. The Stoics understood that peace is not found outside. Peace is practiced internally. And mornings are where that practice begins. The quality of your mornings quietly becomes the quality of your emotional life. 7. A powerful morning creates emotional immunity. Life will disrespect you. People will misunderstand you. Delays will frustrate you. Criticism will appear. Unexpected problems will arrive. The Stoics never promised an easy life. They promised inner strength. And that strength is built before chaos begins. Imagine two people facing the exact same stressful situation. One woke up late. Scrolled endlessly. Rushed carelessly. Filled their mind with noise. The other woke up intentionally. Reflected. Prepared mentally. Strengthened their focus. Who do you think handles pressure better? A man working in a toxic environment once shared how Stoicism saved him from emotional collapse. Every morning before work he repeated one thought. Today I will meet difficult people, but I will not become like them. That single practice transformed his reactions. He stopped taking insults personally. He stopped exploding emotionally. He stopped carrying anger home. His mornings became emotional armor. Most people prepare for work. Very few prepare for battle within the mind. But Stoics do. Because emotional control is not accidental. It is trained daily. 8. The morning is your chance to reclaim yourself. Many people feel disconnected from themselves. They move through life automatically. Wake up tired. Work without purpose. Consume without awareness. Sleep emotionally empty. Days blur together. The Stoics warned against this kind of unconscious living. They believed a person should examine their life constantly. And mornings create the perfect opportunity. Before the world demands your attention, you can ask yourself important questions. Who am I becoming? What deserves my energy today? What kind of person do I want to be? A young woman once realized she had spent years living according to everyone else's expectations. Every morning she woke up already overwhelmed by other people's opinions. One day she started journaling before sunrise. Not for productivity. Not for social media. For honesty. And over time she rediscovered herself. Her real fears. Her real goals. Her real values. Most people are strangers to themselves because they never pause long enough to listen inwardly. The morning gives you that chance. And if you ignore it, the world will happily decide who you become for you. 9. Your future is hidden inside repeated mornings. People want dramatic transformation. They want instant success. Instant peace. Instant confidence. But Stoicism teaches something less exciting and far more powerful. Your destiny is built quietly. Repeated mornings shape repeated thoughts. Repeated thoughts shape repeated actions. Repeated actions shape character. And character shapes destiny. A man once asked an old mentor how to change his life completely. The mentor answered simply, "Win your mornings for 1 year." That advice sounded too simple. But he followed it anyway. He woke earlier. He reflected daily. He trained his body. He protected his focus. He stopped starting the day reactively. Months later his life looked different. Not because of luck. Because he became different. Most people underestimate the power of small consistent actions because results appear slowly. But every disciplined morning deposits strength into your future. And one day you wake up realizing you are no longer the person who once felt lost. 10. The 1% understand ownership. Most people wake up and immediately surrender ownership of their minds. They let trends decide their emotions. They let notifications dictate attention. They let society shape identity. But the 1% do something different. They begin the day by reclaiming authority over themselves. They choose their thoughts carefully. They direct their attention intentionally. They train their minds before facing the world. That is why they appear calmer under pressure. Clearer during chaos. Stronger during hardship. Because their mornings belong to them. A retired soldier once explained the lesson that stayed with him for life. The day belongs to whoever controls the first hour. That sentence changed how he lived forever. And it is true. The first hour teaches your mind what role it will play for the rest of the day. Leader or follower. Focused or distracted. Intentional or reactive. Every morning you cast a vote for the person you are becoming. And eventually those votes become your identity. The Stoics knew something most people still ignore. Freedom is not about controlling the world. Freedom is controlling yourself. And self-control begins the moment you wake up. Conclusion. Tomorrow morning is coming whether you are ready or not. The question is not whether the sun will rise. The question is who you will be when it does. Most people will wake up unconsciously. They will rush. They will react. They will surrender their minds before breakfast. But you do not have to live that way anymore. You can rise differently. You can choose silence over noise. Discipline over comfort. Awareness over distraction. Purpose over impulse. That is the morning secret. Not magic. Not motivation. Not perfection. Control. The kind of control built quietly before the world wakes up. And once you master your mornings, you begin mastering your life. If this message spoke to something deep inside you, subscribe to Wisdom Without Noise for more timeless Stoic wisdom that strengthens the mind, sharpens discipline, and helps you become mentally unstoppable.